Any last requests?
Nope. Trust you with it.
Last words. Hey, what's up, Beardbrand fam? Bob the Barber here in Austin, Texas at the headquarters. And I got my buddy James here who needs a little help with his beard. Let's see how it goes. So, Mr. James, came in, you need some help with your beard. I heard through the grapevine that this is the first time you've let a professional touch it.
Yes.
Kudos to you because the beard looks great, man.
Really been going for length for a while and can't really find anybody to be very confident to shape it. In my just personal day-to-day barber, stylist, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I figured I'd come and experience the shop.
Yeah, put all the pressure on me, man. Yeah,
experience
okay, great,
the shop.
Yeah. What are we thinking here? What's the shape we're going for?
Yeah, I'd like to keep a lot of the length still, but there's some beard shapes that I like. I think they're categorized as like a power beard or a spade shape, right? Kind of like a Dan Bilzerian type beard, something like that.
Yeah, so what I'm looking for right now is like, okay, so if we're gonna have more of a pointed center, how much of that I want to take off and start the rest of the beard. So there's this like last little inch right there that I want to just kind of pluck off because there's only like 6 hairs right there, you know? Yep. And then kind of start the rest of the shape following that as a guide.
Got into a conversation with some family, as I mentioned before, and one of my uncles that's not with us anymore, has passed on due to cancer, made a comment about me having red in my beard. And,
there's a lot of red in the beard, man, yeah.
And how he remembered my father when they were young men, had red in his beard. So to represent my dad, who's also not here, and my uncle, I started growing it out and really embracing it more.
The spade shape that you're talking about, how aggressive do you want to get? Do you,
I guess we can try subtle, and then we can take away as we go, right?
I like your style, man. That's kind of like my thing, man. I like to go a little conservatively and then dig in until pretty much we're at your cheeks, and then we have to give you a shape.
Right.
No, that'd be terrible, man. Just following your work already, it looks pretty expert. So there's a couple of hairs right there. We'll knock those out and try to get some of that definition back. But nah, man, I really got to give it to you. This is lovely stuff. What is your beard regimen? Like, what are you doing to it daily, weekly?
Obviously, when you get out of the shower, it's just a condensed ball of mess that you have to straighten out and get after, right?
Yeah, hopefully nobody sees us like right after the shower.
Yeah, exactly. It scrunches up real close to the face, and really just a blow dryer and a comb kind of setup, and with the grain of the way it grows, with the growth, and get it all dried up. Let it breathe for a little bit and do some other things as I'm getting ready in the morning, and then put a beard oil and some balm in there before I set up. Run a comb through it one more time, and then just pretty much set for the day.
So whenever I put a heat brush through your beard, I put a little bit of moisture just to make sure that there's some protection and a little bit of flexibility in the beard. If I use oil, what I've learned is that it'll cook the oil and it might make more mess than we need. So just to get some of that moisture in there to soften it up, keep it a little more pliable. Now, the thing is I want to get some of these guys that are hiding behind here. While we let that moisture kind of work its way into the hair in your beard, what are we working with, like mustache and stuff? What you feeling?
Although I have been doing a great job lately, I usually keep it off the very top of the edge lip of the lip there, just to keep the food grabbers out of the way there.
Yeah.
So I'm not saving any flavors for later or anything like that.
No, man, I always like a little bit of extra Cheeto dust. As I'm going through it, you got a lot of length right here. Is that something you want to keep on to? What you feeling?
Yeah, no, if you feel like it'll work better with the overall look to keep it, then that's fine. I usually don't cut it back too far.
Yeah, because you got a little bit of a gap here, don't you?
Yeah, and it's one of our little cover-up ideas there that I deal with.
I'm all right with that. It's about illusion and making things look nice and uniform. And the way you've been working it, like I said, I'm totally down. I don't want to create any extra trouble for you. Yeah, there's probably a little extra bulk in there that I grazed off real quick, but no, we'll keep most of it, like you said, to kind of cover up some of those little weaker zones. What are some of the tools you got at home in your arsenal?
A little cordless trimmer, some scissors, you know, then blow dryer and comb setup, and then just combs throughout the day, right? Obviously not just in my beginning of the day kind of thing. Got a comb at work, right? Where if I need to get through it, or it's a super humid day.
Have you seen our new comb?
Yes, I have. I got a couple of those already.
Yeah, that unicorn vomit.
Looks like confetti.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Got a comb in the car, things like that. So you come across
strategically placed combs everywhere.
Strategically placed combs, yeah.
We have learned that with the kinks that so many masks are leaving in people's beards, it's nice to have one of these handy to just smooth it out. And would I recommend it doing all the time? No, but for moments like this where we just really need to see the true length on the beard, a couple of seconds on the hair will not leave super long lasting damage. So your pops did he have a red beard like this, or?
Yeah, not as kept, but yes, pretty much same color. And he tried, I guess, when he had the color when he was younger, probably in the late 80s, mid 80s, 90s, that kind of thing. So we got a few pictures of him with his color and his beard, and he was a teacher as well. So I got a couple of school teacher pictures of his over the years, where you could tell he could have used a lot of help, but he tried for the times, right? So
beards
I don't mind that.
Beards have really evolved since those days. My pops had a beard in the 70s and a mustache, and yeah, it's nowhere near the same amount of, like you said, you have a blow dryer and combs everywhere. Like it's way different than it used to be. So I'm just kind of smoothing out these cheeks here. Yeah, we want to accentuate the shape of your face and not necessarily make it bell out too much. I'm just using the heel of this guy. Just gonna find out where those hairs are starting to get combed through the teeth. What I'm looking at is the line in your cheek. So if I were to comb this out and just see where your natural hair shape is, it's this. And we want it to be a lot more like that, correct? Yeah. All right. Dan Bilzerian. Yeah, he does. He is a good beard inspiration type of guy. Had you tried any facial hair growing up or anything?
Just things real short, real sharp edges, clean edges with a straight razor, but things real short.
Look straight up for me. Get under. Look straight up. Yeah. Oh, Dan Bilzerian, man. I can't get that guy out of my head. He's had a couple of beards where, they're straight up, super sharp, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got his scruffy days sometimes, but then also looks like he's got some time where there's people that are taking care of him. So.
Was there any inspiration for getting the beard trim now?
Yeah, I got a birthday coming up in a couple of days, so I figured I'd treat myself a little bit.
Hell yeah, man.
Outside of my regular routine.
You know, now that how old are you turning?
36.
36.
Yep.
Now that I'm looking at your beard and know how old you are, the fact that there's no gray in it, man, you must be living a pretty good life, man.
Yeah, not too bad. No, I think when the gray comes in, I'll embrace it. So there's a.
And the red on gray combination is pretty killer, man.
Just comes with the time, you know. Can't hide it.
I like, it's a distinguished look. It's
I mean, you could hide it, but it's not hidden well, and some people can tell right away, right? So.
So this right now, the combed out. We've given it some good trimming. And then for the last portion of it, we'll throw in some styling balm. Not some styling balm, excuse me, some utility balm, just to really kind of give it some health and moisture and shine, but also a little bit of weight so it maintains that shape. And after that, the rest is up to you, because it's sounds like you already, like I said, got a great styling regimen. You take good care of it. This thing looks really good. As I was combing through it earlier, the very ends of it, they were a little not as dense as the rest, but they were healthy, so that's always a good sign. Do you have any favorite fragrances you want to try today?
Been hearing a lot about Temple Smoke, so I've been wanting to try that one out. Yeah.
So yeah, you can see like how waxy that is.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's got some firmness in this cool temperature. Even even to the point where I gotta put a little effort into it. For a beard like yours, I want to maybe double it up. And so double thumbnail. I mean, turns to butter real quick. So this is what it looks like when you get out of the shower.
Yeah, a little worse.
So these little spots right here sometimes get neglected, and make sure I just pinch a little extra in there.
Great scent, man. Like it.
Yeah, real mellow, very sophisticated. It took me a little while to warm up to it, but once I did, it's in my drawer at home, man. It's my go-to. I'll throw a little styling balm on top of it just to really lock in that shape. But yeah, man, we'll touch you up real quick and get you looking good for your birthday. You're looking like Rick Ross over here, man. It's a little bit of styling balm just to lock in that the sharpness. He already takes good care of his stuff, but something to add to the mix. Those are all yours, brother.
Oh man, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, since you already got all the topical stuff, this is lovely to maintain it. And that's all you, bro. I hope you enjoyed it, man.
Nice
Appreciate you.
meeting you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Whoever knew sweat could smell so good? I did. because I've been using Beardbrand's new deodorant. Grab it at beardbrand.com.